Welcome back, you guys. Thank you for coming to Moon Goddess. Today or tonight, I'm going to discuss smear campaigns. Now, I'm not sure how well versed you guys are in the narcissistic vocabulary, but that is when someone, a narcissistic person, makes up false things about you or exaggerates the truth or just flat out lie. You know what I'm saying? Just flat out lie. They just go around and just spread lies about you, basically. They could be spreading lies to their family members about you, to people around you, friends, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that they can do to boost their self esteem up and lower yours, they're for that, you know? So you might hear, what's going on around town, or somebody might come up to you and like, hey, this person told me this, and it's a complete lie. And you're just like, damn, like sometimes you're just surprised. Sorry, my throat. But sometimes you be so surprised on the multitude of the lie. You're just like, wow, like I really did that. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how clever they could be. Like you're just like, wow. And then the worst thing to do is like my throat chakra is definitely getting attacked right now. Definitely don't want this message to get out, but I'm gonna make sure it happens anyway, right? We're not having that. But the best thing to do when these smear campaigns happen is to basically ignore that shit, right? Ignore it. If you feed into it any type of way, like whether you respond negatively, whether you respond, well, I doubt you're gonna respond positively, but there could be some positive smear campaigns as well. So that's a whole nother manipulation tactic, and we'll definitely indulge in that as well. But first, the original smear campaign is always some lies, just some made up shit to make you look real terrible and them look like the victim or them look just better, like it's always some type of competition, on the reputation side. So they always want to make sure that your reputation is low and their reputation is high. So they're going to go around, see, they're going to go around and, just be talking little shit here and there about you, like you're with them in a relationship, they'll here and there like spread a little something to their family members about you, and now you're wondering, why are these family members looking at me all weird, like why are they treating me all differently? It's because this narcissist has been running their mouth about you to them, so they have a different aspect, and they're most likely very weak, and they don't follow their own intuition, and they just go off what people say. So those are the worst people that will indulge in these smear campaigns. Like they're the worst. And they could turn into flying monkeys, which is a whole nother thing that we could get into too. But yeah, so they'll just go around, even to your friends, you know what I'm saying? Like you letting them hang out with you and your friends and stuff like that. And very slyly they'll sit here and make sly comments about you, or just tell them on the side or something like that, you know what I'm saying, like without you even knowing. They could just be talking down on you on the side, and your friend, who ain't a real friend, ain't gonna say nothing, and that's how the shit starts. That's how they start separating you as well. That's another tactic, to separate you, isolate you. So all these things are just tactics, and I'm basically here to, break it all down so that you understand like what's going on, and also here as a listening ear, or on the things that you've been through with narcissists and smear campaigns, because this shit is really terrible. Like, and people really be believing this shit too. What makes it even worse? It's like, wow, this is what you really thought of me, for you to just to believe somebody just because they're talking shit. It's just messed up. It's really messed up. And I'm telling you, the best thing to do is ignore it. Like I fell short, a few times addressing it, and they never admit it. They never will admit like, oh my bad, like sorry for making up lies. They're never going to do that because they can't take accountability. So what they're going to do is just like gaslight you and be like, oh, you're not important. enough to do that. Like, dude, but you did do it. So what do you mean? Like, I'm not important. Like, that's bullshit. But yo, see how my throat chakra was getting attacked in the beginning of this video. Oh my goodness! But now I'm able to talk like butter. But for real, like, if this shit is just crazy, like, and they're really like extra with it too. Like, they will go far and wide to make sure they spread the word of fucking just bullshit, right? Like, like they have everybody looking at you all funny and shit because they're over there telling lies and shit, just making shit up. But another good thing is, if these people believe the shit that the narcissist gotta say, then people aren't supposed to be in your life anyway. So, you know what? This is helping me weed out the weak links and weed out the fakes. Because if you believe something that somebody said without addressing me, without believing that shit first, oh, you wasn't supposed to be in my circle anyway. You don't need somebody who's easily that bent. Okay, you need some strong people in your circle. If they're easily that bent on some he said, she said shit, then those people aren't the ones that you need to be fucking with. And that's just real. Like, those aren't the people that you need to be messing with. So, you know, it's a good and bad thing. Like, I always find the positive in situations, and the positive in the situation that you get to weed out all the fakes. You get to kick them to the curb. You get to cut them off because they don't need to be in your energy in the first place. They already didn't like you or already had some type of, you know, feeling towards you to just automatically believe something that somebody just said. Like, you didn't even ask me. You just automatically just go with it. Like, wow, okay. So it just shows you what they would really think of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good and a bad. You feel me? It's a good and a bad. But I'm telling you, the best thing to do about this smear campaign is to just ignore it. Because this narcissist is trying to get your energy. They want you to react. They want you to say something. And when you react, that is fuel for them. Whether it's positive, whether it's negative. And then let's go on to the positive smear campaign. So sometimes they will definitely make up positive smear campaigns as well. Those can be lies too, okay? And this is a tactic that they would use to manipulate their new supply. So they will use this to make this new supply up their game up. Like, they'll be like, oh, my ex used to do this and this and this and that, and it's all lies and shit. But they're telling this supply this, so that the supply be like, ooh, damn, well, I need to surpass this girlfriend, because if they're not together, then that means, you know, they want to impress this narcissist so bad. So they're going to try to go far and wide to get the approval of this mug. So that's another tactic, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, it's the negative side. Most of the time, it's the negative side. Like, the positive side, it don't happen as often as the negative. Like, even if they are smearing you positively, it's still not going to counteract over the negativity they going to smear. You know what I'm saying? Like, they going to smear that negative all up in everybody's faces. Everybody that you know. Anybody who will listen. Even people you don't know. You got people you don't know coming up to you talking about what this person done said. You're like, who the hell are you coming up to me with this information of some shit that I supposedly have done? Like, no. So yeah, you got shit coming all type of way, but you got to stay very strong, get through this, and just know this is part of the healing process. They gonna get bored soon, but they still gonna keep going. Like, it don't even matter. It could be years later, and they still gonna be talking that shit. Just saying, they still gonna be talking that shit. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and throw some knowledge out there about smear campaigns. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, whatever. And thanks for coming to Moon Goddess, and I hope to hear from you guys. And I'll be dropping some videos soon, you know. But thanks for coming, and have a good one. Bye.